Hi everybody, it's Dana from the Monroe County Public Library, and I have some fun stories and rhymes and songs for you today. Are you ready? Let's get started. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. It's time to say hello. I have one of my favorite books to share with you today. It's called Shake the Tree. I love this book. It's really fun. Now, this book doesn't open like this. Nope. This book opens like this. It's a tall book. It's called Shake the Tree. Look at that. Mouse spots a nut. She says, I'm going to gobble you up. How is that mouse going to get that nut? So she shakes the tree a little bit to the right. Shake. She shakes the tree a little bit to the left. Shake. Uh-oh. That's not a nut. What is that? Says Fox. I'm gonna gobble you up. Uh-oh. Oh no. I think the fox wants to gobble up the mouse. Zip! There goes the mouse. So the fox shakes the tree to the left. Shake. Shakes the tree to the right. Shake. Oh no, that's not the mouse. That is a warthog. I'm gonna gobble you up. Uh-oh. What do you think the fox is gonna do? That's right. Zip right up the tree. Oh, and who's that? That's our little mousie. So the warthog shakes the tree to the right. Shake, shake, shake. Shakes that tree to the left. Shake, 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 shake. Uh-oh. Says the bear. Uh-oh. And the warthog runs up the tree. Oh, and there's the mouse and the fox. So what do you think the bear does? That's right. The bear shakes the tree to the right and to the left. Shake. Look at all those leaves falling off of the tree. Look at how the tree is bending. Says bear. I'm gonna gobble you up. You delicious nut. He didn't want to eat them after all, did he? No, he didn't. Now this is another story. This is called Leaves by David Ezra Stein. And I like this story because it's all about leaves. Yeah, we're starting to see the leaves fall, aren't we? Oh, it was Bear's first year. Everything was going well. Until the first leaf fell. Are you okay? He wondered. How did that happen? Then a red one fell, a yellow one fell, and all over his island the leaves were falling. What could that mean? Oh, look at that. Yeah. He tried to catch them and put them back on, but it just wasn't the same. No, it just wasn't the same. He sat beneath a tree and watched them go all around, but he grew sleepy. So he found a hole and filled it with the leaves. I wonder what he's going to do in that hole. What do you think? And then he went to sleep. Just as the wind began to blow. Winter came. He slept snug in the ground while the snow piled thick. In the spring, with wide eyes, he woke. Oh, yeah, maybe he was asleep all through the winter. I think he was hibernating. That's what I think. Oh, he felt the sun and saw the little buds on the bare arms of the trees. So the leaves were not gone away forever, were they? Nope. And the tiny leaves that had begun to unfold. Welcome, he cried. And he thought the leaves welcomed him. Yeah. Well, now he'll know next year, won't he? When all those leaves fall, he'll know that those leaves are coming back again in the springtime, right? Yeah, that's right. All right, well, I have a fun rhyme for you. This is called Little Red Squirrel. And I have a little red squirrel right here. There's my red squirrel, red squirrel. Oh my gosh, he's kind of hard to see on there, isn't he? Well, believe me, he's there. You ready? Red squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Red squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Scrunch up your nose. Can you do that? And whoop, put a nut between your toes. Red squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Well, I have a red squirrel, but now I have, hey, who's that? Yeah, that's an orange squirrel. Are you ready? Orange squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Orange squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Scrunch up your nose. And put a nut between your toes. Yep. Orange squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Well, what color do you think this one is? Now here's a little guy that we do have around here, huh? We have red squirrels and we have gray squirrels. Gray squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Scrunch up your nose. And put a nut between your toes. Gray squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Now, what color do you think this squirrel is? Maybe we'll call it a brown squirrel. It could be golden or yellow, but let's just call it a brown squirrel. Brown squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Brown squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Scrunch up your nose. And put a nut between your toes. Brown squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Now this squirrel, I think you all might have seen, or maybe not. That is our beautiful black squirrel. Yeah, and they have black squirrels in Michigan and up in Canada. I don't think we have any all the way down here, but they're real. Black squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Black squirrel, shake your bushy tail. Scrunch up your nose and Put a nut between your toes. Black squirrel, shake your bushy tail. All right. How many squirrels do we have? Let's go ahead and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we have 5 squirrels, how many nuts do we have? We have 5 nuts. That's right. We have 5. And we had a red squirrel, orange squirrel, a gray squirrel, a brown squirrel, and a black squirrel. Yeah, that's right. All right, well, lastly, I have a fun rhyme for you, and this is called Mr. Wiggle and Mr. Waggle. And you can do this. All you need are 2 fists. Are you ready? Here we go. Mr. Wiggle lived on the top of a hill, and Mr. Waggle lived on the top of a hill. Now, one day, Mr. Wiggle came out of his house and decided to go visit Mr. Waggle. Now, he had to go down a hill and up a hill, and down a hill and up a hill, and down a hill and up a hill, and down a hill and up a hill until he finally made it to Mr. Waggle's house. And he knocked on the door. Knock, 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 knock. Oh, Mr. Waggle! But there was no answer. So, Mr. Wiggle went down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill until he went home and shut the door. The next day, Mr. Waggle thought, I'm going to go visit Mr. Wiggle. And he walked out of his door and he went down the hill and up the hill and 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 up and up and up and up until he finally got to Mr. Wiggle's house and he knocked on the door. Knock, 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 knock. Mr. Wiggle? Nope, no answer. So he went down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill until he got home. He went inside and shut the door. Well, the next day, Mr. Wiggle and Mr. Waggle decided that they would go and meet each other. And so they both came out of their house. And they went down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill until they met in the middle. And they shook hands and they hugged and they played tag and they sat down and they had a little something to eat. And then they decided it was time to go home. So they went down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill, went into their houses and shut the door. Well, the next time that Mr. Wiggle and Mr. Waggle wanted to meet, do you know what they did? They called each other on the phone. And that was the story of Mr. Wiggle and Mr. Waggle. Well, those were all the stories and the songs that I had for you today. Thank you all. And let's go ahead and sing our goodbye song. Are you ready? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Stay safe and healthy out there, everybody, and thanks for watching.